and welcome to MCSN. I'm Freya Dahlgren. Thanks for joining us. It's hard to believe, but midterm exams are right around the corner. So what do you do if you need a little extra help understanding class material? Reporter Christina Cardenas joins us with more about a place you can go for help.
If you're struggling with certain subjects, it's important to know that you're not alone and there's other students here to help you. The Meredith College Learning Center is located on the bottom floor of the library. Here, you can make an appointment with a peer tutor. Peer tutors are students who have been trained to work with all learning styles, and they could give you the help you need to better understand some of the subjects and projects you're working on. Peer tutors are available to help with world languages, math, science, and writing for all subjects.
I love the environment that the Learning Center has because everyone is so supportive of each other, like not just the administrators, but also my other fellow tutors, because whenever there's an issue that I'm having with any of my classwork, I can just turn to one of the other people here and say, hey, do you mind giving me a hint at this, or having another set of eyes look at this?
You can make an appointment with a peer tutor through the Learning Center website, or they have some walk-in options available as well. Christina Cardenas, MCSN.
October is ADHD Awareness Month, and one thing that Meredith students with ADHD want you to know is that you are not alone. Reporter Kat Whetstone has the story.
It's estimated that more than 5% of college students have attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, and I'm one of them. Students like myself have symptoms such as struggling to pay attention in class, trouble with time management, and disorganization.
It's a lot of extremes, both directions. So sometimes it's the complete inability to focus, and sometimes it's like super hyperfixation on things. And so in that aspect, I'm able to get a lot of stuff done really fast. But in the other aspect, if I'm not in that mindset to get stuff done, it's complete nothing going on. And so I have no motivation and things like that.
If you've been diagnosed, it's important to reach out to Disability Services, who can help you figure out if there are accommodations that would make things easier for you. These plans are different for every individual student. Disability Services also has a drop-in problem-solving hour on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays if you would like to speak one-on-one with a counselor. Kat Whetstone, MCSN.
Primary elections aren't until next year, but the Meredith poll is already swinging into action to find out what people in our state think about the candidates. More than half of Republican voters say they would vote for Donald Trump in the Republican primary, and Lieutenant Governor Mark Robinson is leading his competitors for the North Carolina governor's race. On the Democratic side, Attorney General Josh Stein is the leader in the primary for governor. One of the main reasons to go to college is to prepare yourself for a career. And as reporter Sasha Rice shows us, you can start planning earlier than you might think.
Many Meredith seniors are already starting the job search and are coming to the Office of Career Planning for help. But there are things you might want to start doing before your final year of college. For example, internships. Being an intern gives you the experience and connections that can help you land a job right after graduation. If you're interested in spring internships, you should be looking now. And believe it or not, it's not too early to start finding summer internships. You can find both job and internship opportunities by logging into Handshake from the Career Planning website. And if you have no idea what you want to do with your life, there's help for that too. Career Planning has self-assessment tools for you to figure out what you're good at and what you love to do. Sasha Rice, MCSN.
It's one of the biggest events of the year, and it's right down the street from Meredith. The North Carolina State Fair kicks off on October 12th. Each year, the fair brings in close to 1 million people. You can expect all the classic rides and some new food, including dill pickle donuts and bacon mac and cheese sundaes. October 19th is Hunger Relief Day. If you bring 6 cans of food, you'll get in for free. Exciting news for juniors. A date has been set for ring dinner. The event will take place on October 20th, and it's the first formal occasion for students to wear their rings. This year marks Meredith's 32nd ring dinner. Undergraduates who have completed 60 hours of coursework are eligible to purchase their rings. Students first wear their rings with the seal toward them, and after graduation, they turn the ring around so the seal faces the world. Taylor Swift's Eras Tour never quite made it to North Carolina, but there's another show that's got many Meredith students talking. The Taylor Swift party will be taking place on Saturday the 7th at the Ritz Theater off Wake Forest Road. The dance party starts at 8:30 p.m. and will feature Taylor's greatest hits. The show is 18 and up, and general admission tickets are $20. The Meredith Grounds crew just added 8 new members to its team. Reporter Sophie Ezzedine introduces us to them.
Meredith's campus is 225 acres. That means there's a lot of grass to cut. But the grounds crew is getting a little help from a new piece of equipment, and it's called an automower. It works just like a Roomba, but for grass. The wireless robotic mower can cut up to 2.5 acres on one charge, and students love it, even posing with it for selfies. Although it has sensors and won't run into you, you should still get out of its way and let it do its job. The robotic mower also has GPS tracking and an alarm in case someone tries to take it from its home here at Meredith. Sophie Ezzedine, MCSN.
Thanks, Sophie. The grounds crew says the robotic mowers are even able to maintain some of the sports fields. And here to tell us how the Meredith teams are doing on the field is sports reporter Piper Carrier.
Fall sports are now in the midst of their season, and Avenging Angels athletics are looking great. The Angels volleyball team has kicked off conference play and now has a conference record of 3-2 with wins over Brevard, NC Wesleyan, and Pfeiffer. Sophomore Lexi House has been impressive for the Angels. She is 4th in total service aces and 7th in service aces per set in the nation for the entire NCAA Division III. The cross-country team had yet another impressive showing at the Queen City Invitational. The team finished 5th overall, competing against Division I, II, and III schools. Sophomore Maddie Myrna finished in 16th place overall, leading the way for the Angels. The Angels soccer team picked up their first 2 wins of the season over opponents Randolph and Pfeiffer. Morgan Thomas and Rachel Ward lead the offensive stats for the Angels with 2 goals and 1 assist each on the season. Field hockey has struggled over the past few weeks, but looks to get back on track as they head into the last half of their season. If you haven't caught a game, there's still time to go cheer on Angels Athletics. Piper Carrier, MCSN Sports.
Thanks, Piper. Now let's take a look at some important upcoming events. Fall break is on Monday and Tuesday, October 9th and 10th, so get out there and enjoy the cooler weather. The Beauty as Currency exhibit by artist Paige Greenlee will be opening at the Frankie Weems Gallery on October 12th. And the Rise Against Hunger meal packing event is scheduled for October 27th from 10 a.m. until noon in Lower Belk. That's all for this edition of Meredith College Student News. On behalf of the entire news team, thanks for watching.